5-figure months and 6-figure years. So don't despise the $1,000 days, because $1,000 a day is $30,000 a month. Okay. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Carissa, and I am back with another video. So without further ado, we're just gonna jump right on into the video. So today's video is all about 5 ways to help you have a 4-figure launch. Now, these 5 ways is gonna be something that you would have to come up with to get your audience excited, but you need to know what it is that you're looking to do. So for your launch, everything has a strategy behind it. You know what I mean? And strategy is pretty much what are the results that you're looking to have and what is the plan to get there. That's all a strategy is. So the first thing I want you to know is that whether you're launching a new business, new products, a rebrand, a new campaign, whatever it may be, all of those things take strategy to make sure that you're making the money that you desire to make, and my biggest thing is always for like the smaller businesses who are just getting started or who haven't even started yet, is to make sure that you have a 4-figure launch. And a 4 figures is anything between $1,000 and $9,999. So I want you guys to be successful in everything it is that you do, which is why I like to bring these free videos to you guys. So the first thing was to come up with a launch strategy. Figure out the results that you want to yield and come up with a plan to get there. All of these things are strategic, where it's going to be marketing, it's going to be posting schedules, what type of content you're going to shoot, what type of reels you're going to post, when are you going to post, who are you talking to, who is the audience that you want to get in front of. So all of those things will go into your launch strategy. So that's the first thing. Always have some type of launch strategy. And I'm going to do a video about my initial launch from my boutique, because I had no strategy yet, and still I made almost $3,000 and pretty much sold out of everything. But nonetheless, I used to launch week after week. Every single week I had a new set of items coming into my boutique, because I knew that in order to continue to have 4-figure days, I need to launch day after day after day. And the 4-figure days add up to 5-figure months and 6-figure years. So don't despise the $1,000 days, because $1,000 a day is $30,000 a month. Okay. So the next thing I want to say is capitalize on your current audience. So the audience that you already have, I wouldn't suggest start running ads just yet, especially in the beginning, but capitalize on the audience that you already have. Those people that are currently following you on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, wherever, those people are potential customers, and it's all about converting them over into a customer. All of them won't be your customer, but at the end of the day, some of them will be. And then you can begin to start asking those people questions about your launch. Ask them questions about the products that you're thinking of bringing to your site. Ask them, their opinions or their favorite. So if you sell, so if you sell sundresses, ask them a question like, where do you guys typically go and buy your sundresses from, and then they'll tell you, so maybe go and see those businesses that they like to frequent for their sundresses. See what type of sundresses they offer. See what type of content it is that they offer. But get feedback from your current audience, because what this does is it lets them know that you have something coming, and it lets them know that you have something coming that is of interest to them. So capitalize on your current audience. Those are going to be the people who begin to help you figure out who your target audience is, figure out a way to connect with this audience. So capitalize on your current audience. You do not need to go out and try to find all of these new people when the people who are for you could potentially already be following you. The next one, which is number 3, by the way, this video is going to be very short and straight to the point, because I know when it's come time to make money, I want to get straight to the point of how to make money. So the next thing you want to do is begin to build momentum. Momentum is the thing that gets the people excited. It gives them this anticipation that something is coming, So when you begin to build momentum, it's sort of like, on my Instagram, I said, start acting as if it's October 31st when businesses start to promote their Christmas sales, because y'all know, it's it's literally in October when people are, you see all of this Christmas stuff being put out in the stores, So what that does is it triggers the mind of their audience to know, like, Christmas is coming. The best deals are now. The best of the best is going to be out early. Keep a lookout. So begin to build momentum in a way that gets your audience excited, but also having them anticipate your new business or your new product or your rebrand, And the way you build momentum is to post. And it's not just posting any and everything, but post something that has a meaning to it. Post something that is going to resonate with your audience. Post valuable content, whether it's, if it's a dress, let them know what type of fabric the dress is. Let them know, I got this new dress coming in and, we live in Arizona and this heat it's whatever, but this dress, it's going to flow so smoothly. You're going to have enough, you're going to be able to feel the breeze from the dress, like some type of momentum to let them know, like, you need this product, and then just continue to show the behind the scenes of what it is that you're doing, whether it's, your new orders are coming in, you uploading your site, you taking your pictures. Begin to show your audience what it is that you have going on and give them sneak peeks of what is going to be available. This is critical because people are visual and they like to see what it is that's coming. But if you do it right and you build the anticipation and let them know that they need what you have and why what you have is amazing, trust me, you won't have any issues securing at least 4 figures the day of your launch. The next thing is promote on various platforms. I can't say this enough. I cannot say this enough. When you're promoting on various, so when you limit yourself to somewhere just like Instagram or YouTube, all of these places is oversaturated. Promote in a way, in all of these, promote on various platforms to see which platform works best for you. And I know the go-to is typically Instagram. However, your audience may be on Facebook. Your audience may be on Pinterest. Your audience may be on TikTok. So promoting on various platforms helps you open yourself up in your business to, it helps expand your reach. That's what I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. It helps expand your reach because everyone that's on TikTok is not on Instagram. Like, I'm on Instagram. I have a TikTok page, but I do not go on TikTok at all. So if you were only promoting on TikTok and it's something that I want, I'm going to miss whatever it is, and I can be a very loyal customer to you. But since you've limited yourself to just one platform, you're going to miss out on an entirely different audience, that you could have had that would have been loyal customers. So just promote on various platforms and see which one works best for you. And then also continue to do that email marketing, continue to do, run ads on Google, go in places where you think that people are not going. Your local newspaper, all of the newspapers are online now. Try to promote on there. So just promoting on various platforms give you, it increases your chances to having a 4-figure launch. So promoting on various platforms definitely has always increased my money. I used to promote everywhere. I was all over Poshmark. I was all over Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. I was literally on almost Google. I was literally on almost every platform until I figured out what works for me. And not only that, I was getting customers from every single platform, but I knew I wanted to narrow down my platform to pretty much Instagram and Facebook. So the audience that I was getting from all of those other platforms, I just made sure that I got their email address. And then also I made sure that they had all of my contact information. So therefore I can retarget these people, because promoting on various platforms when you're doing it yourself can be exhausting. And so, you just want to make sure that you're doing what works best for you. But I don't want you guys to limit yourself to just one platform. So the next thing, and the very last thing I want you guys to know is that make sure your site is easy to use. Make sure your site is, up to par, like, it's user-friendly. So what I suggest before you go live with your website is to have one of your friends or family members walk through your website as if they're about to make a purchase. So have them go from start to finish and ask them certain questions. Was it easy to use? What is it that you liked? What is it that you disliked? What do you think I should implement? What do you think that I should take away? Because sometimes some of my students, I will go to their website to give them a quick little website audit. I will go to their website website and I would see that, you know, they got like the spinning reel, the little spinning wheel thingy to say like, choose your discount or something like that. Then it will be like a pop-up that comes up to say, hey, let me get your email address. And then it will be another thing that says, hey, can I get your phone number so I can put you on my text alert? And it was like, wait a minute, this is way too much going on. And since you got so many things distracting me from your actual product, I'm just going to leave the site and not make a purchase, because the thing is, everyone doesn't know who you are. So therefore, they're not going to take the time on a difficult website just to make a purchase from you, because they don't know you yet. They don't know how good your product is. They don't know how good your customer service is, you know. And the average time a person spends on someone's website is pretty much on the landing page. And I think it's like 10 to 30 seconds or something like that. So you want to make sure that that front page is captivating enough to keep the person on your site as long as possible. But not only that, you want to make sure from the beginning, from the time they click on your website until checkout, is very easy to you. That's all that I had for you guys today. And as always, I hope that this video helps someone. I hope that you guys' businesses are extremely prosperous. And also, just so you guys know, I am launching a group coaching program at the end of May. Not sure when you guys are watching this video. Open enrollment is now available. And yeah, I teach entrepreneurs how to launch their businesses with ease, and to have a 4-figure launch, and to have consistent 4-figure days. Because, you know, I'm the launch strategist. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. I hope that this helped you guys. I hope that you guys have an amazing launch. I hope that you guys have much success. And I will see you guys in the next video. Okay?